Hello, Marco. Nice to meet you here. It's really great from OpenText as a leader in information management and with AI Aviator to have an opportunity talking to you today about our partnership.
Thank you very much. It's very good to be here. We have a great partnership together where we do collaboration on all levels, not only in implementations, but really on a management level, or support level, on sales level together. It's really working together and bonding.
Yeah, right. Yeah. But we see really the same. And there is one thing which is really outstanding. This is about your capabilities in delivery. So could you share with us a little bit more about sizing structure?
Yeah, what we see is we have 3 big countries, France, Switzerland and the Netherlands, where we have in total, you mostly say, easily more than 1,000 years of experience, 40 hours a week. And that team, more than 80 people, also says we have long-term experience. So that's what we bring to the market.
Right, yeah. And this is also what we see, right? When you win your projects out in the market, you have to have clear differentiators. So could you share and highlight some of your project wins in this context?
Yeah, the interesting thing is that we are really specialized about not standard content management, but with OpenText, we really use compliant content management. And what we see is that we use our knowledge and really to bring that to the market. So we started really from the UMC time period, and let's start with the Documentum and InfoWaka models that we bring to the market. We implemented the fastest Documentum workflow system in the world, not my words from the org professional services team. We do implementations of multi-billion object repositories in finance, which comprise, of course, of finance sector. We work in energy, but also nuclear, where you have a lot of security requirements, but also other poplights in asset operations. So it's really important that we bring that to the market, that knowledge. And on top of that, from our OpenText knowledge, Documentum knowledge where we started, we also implemented our own solution. So on top of Documentum, we build things that are not yet there. For example, a very advanced dashboarding solution where you can pinpoint on the dashboard and directly go to the information behind. It's not only report, it's really interactive dashboard. And another thing that we developed quite recently is Documentum has to move from web to smart view. And in that move, it's a lot of work that must be done very thoroughly. We do the fully automatic in minutes for you. So contact us if you want to see that. Then from our Documentum perspective, the EMC took over Documentum many years ago. From OpenText took over EMC Documentum, and we followed that we didn't stay in the document corner. We really embraced the full EMC story. So this full extended ECM sort about it. Extended ECM with big implementations. And those implementations we saw that, for example, for a big law enforcement organization in the Netherlands, it was not enough to just store content. They wanted to have proof of video. For example, by hidden camera. You want to show what is happening in the hidden camera. You need to use it as a record when you're going to court. And that is together with the customer, together with OpenText, is being implemented and now a part of the new solution, the add-on for multimedia for extended PCM. For another customer, we also embraced extended ECM and combined it with our cloud services that we provide ourselves. So extended ECM for a very big social insurance company, and we have the full environment on our AMEXIO cloud. So we really work. And we don't stay there. We also embrace the future of OpenText. Currently, very important, the core product, the multi-tenant SaaS product. And we were one of the first that started with the implementations. We did an implementation for a big humanitarian assistance organization. And one of the first partners in Europe to do an implementation with that. And we are currently the first partner who really sold core content to a customer. So we really continued showing with OpenText.
Yes. Yeah, this was really great because what you explained is the bandwidth of the solutions which you offer. What I really appreciate is that you also specialized at least in a few verticals, because, based on my and our experience, a certain level of verticalization always helps to show the true value to the customers in the sales phase. Now, when we meet each other and we talk very often also about another key strengths which you have, which is not just selling the project, but really managing it further on in the after sales phase, going to support at the run phase with your customers. So can you tell us some value add?
I think that's maybe even a hidden secret. What we have in our shared service center is really that we do everything in service, in support, in remote support to help our customers. And like you said, to do that for many industries, but dedicated industries, there where compliance is important. So in the financial sector, banking sector, with millions of objects. In the life science sector with GAMP 5 compliance. And that also requires something from support to provide GAMP 5 compliant implementations, also in maintenance. Or in the public sector, where we do very large implementation also for European institutes, for example, with international requirements that must be met. And what is unique in the public sector, any requirement must be met. They want to go for the 10 out of 10. And that's unique, and that's where we are working on a lot already. And we do this from a central OpenText community and an OpenText shared support center, shared service. But we have one big trick in our team. It's our sniffing dog. We call him Ami France, and at the moment, Amit or Aini. And
That's a nice one.
That sniffing dog wanders around your environment and sniffs where it is important to sniff. And it registers all the information, and it really stinks, but starts barking. And then our engineer can take action automatically without that the customer even knew that there was an issue. So we're really on top of the game by using Tami as our tool. And that is something we developed ourselves on top of all the OpenText solutions that we provide in the ECS area.
All right, perfect. This is exactly what we like and love with our partners, that when you create a value add layer also on top, let's say on our core solutions, this is what the customers can appreciate.
But last year we won the Resell Award, but also what is it that OpenText likes a lot about us? And he talks about it, but what do you really think? Summarize, why is AMEXIO your preferred partner?
Right. Well, I would say there are three building blocks around which I could emphasize. One is, and you clearly described it in many good examples, your expertise, your deep knowledge, the broad coverage of our portfolio, but also again then the depths, where you went from Documentum to increase to extended XECM, the second platform, right, which is an excellent capability, so you can cover the full stack. AI, and the scalability coming from that, right? Because you can embrace the full customer needs and therefore decide something combining the nice parts from our OpenText solutions. In addition to this, but in that context, a key differentiator, I would say, for you, AMEXIO, is that you are very well, extremely well, I have to say, engaged with our organization. It's not only in sales, where you meet certainly for the customer and client projects, but extend support, and the highlight is the product management engagement, and yourself also in person. You need to have very regular engagements. Our product managers like the feedback, RFP likes it. You have been several times already triggered for product enhancements. So I think that's a perfect win-win situation. Let's say this is one building block where we had a great collaboration. The second one I would say is that we collaborated as well and work in a strategic manner, not just in an operational manner where implementation is part of the game, that's fine, but we have aligned their plans, business plans, mid and long term. And that makes the difference, right? So that we can go forward together in a structured way. And finally, and last but not least, you have one of the long-lasting, very trusted, and successful partners in my partner ecosystem here. And this is why you are in the Prime League as one of our top partners.
And that's where we want to stay. Very easy. That's where we want to stay, because we see our collaboration we have, it tastes good, it smells nice, the dog doesn't have to bark. No, it smells very nice, and we want to continue that and grow together.
Let's do it. Let's win together.
Perfect.